it's in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. And the Wolverines will put toe to leather and will get started. And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Lobos offense will have the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch.
And down he goes back with the 3.
He's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game. Gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This Has to find a way to slow him down.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Michigan's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Michigan!
I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking for a crease, it's Silva. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming.
Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught in the backfield, it's Silva. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Silva. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Lobos decide to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Off-play action on 1st down. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Runs through the tackle.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
The kick is been good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Missouri. For now, it's back to you fellows, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll home it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. It's a draw. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Trying play action. Quickly complete. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Lobos will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So here comes the Michigan offense. Harris back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds the tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become...
Touchdown Wolverines! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And after that last sack, man, you can just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, running back on the move. Across the 25. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Wants to throw on third. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Silva. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Fights off the defender. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it, they're on the run.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
You got to be really impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
No chance to run, but they still move it forward. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it down the left. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. And the returner will be brought down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hands it off. Drills him with the stiff arm. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really... Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Give to the running back. Makes him talk to the hand. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Lobos will boot it away to start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Floating away. Takes a hit as he fires. Soft spot in the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Harris will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Oh, spins away. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Dances away to buy time. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Bringing it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Going to the running game. Powers through the defender. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And his first pass is incomplete. And the Lobos will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Find some fresh air. Shows him the stiff arm. Gives him another stiff arm. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires on the move. Connection to the right. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to LSU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch right at the 50. Spins away from the defense. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the ground. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finding an escape route. Shakes off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the tailback. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Lobos are rolling down the field. Quick strike complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Michigan has long had defenses built on discipline, carrying out their assignment, and they have done that to perfection today.
Carry out your assignment, do what you're supposed to do, but do it with bad intentions. That's what I like. I like the physicality there. They want to hit you in the mouth. Year after year, Michigan players leave and they go to the NFL, but the next group, discipline, tough, physical.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the run, deep down the right side. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Now they'll run the draw. Thrust that arm out. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Got room to work. Just what... Looking forward to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Nestles it in at the 35. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So here comes the Michigan offense. On the run, fires downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Harris back to pass. Looking for his man in the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Can't get him to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Line is set on third down. Right back to the well. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Lobos line up to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll start this drive at their own 48. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for second down. Harris will throw. Quarterback moving. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes a grab deep. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Lobos in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from